Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show coming out of the Pat McAfee corporate office. I am Tone Diggs.
Atta baby.
That right there, that man right there, to my screen left. That man right there is a Canadian sensation. He is a bearded wonder. That man is Bubba Gumpino. How are you doing today, sir?
Not bad. Good baseball yesterday. Footy 2-2, some pushes. Saturday footy was good.
Sunday, good baseball?
Yeah, 6-3.
Okay.
Started 0-3. It was a classic Sunday.
That'll happen.
0-3. I was like, here we go. Fucking 0-9 on deck. 1-6 straight to end the day.
That'll happen. Bruce, how we doing today, Pa?
What's going on, dude? I'm doing well.
You won a big golf match this weekend. Congrats.
Thank you. It was friendly play.
Okay.
But I
Was it just you two?
Yeah, it was just us.
Friday afternoon?
No, Saturday.
Saturday? Yeah. Mitt, how you doing, pal?
I'm doing great, Tony. I had an awesome weekend betting on the Angels and the Dodgers. We're playing little games.
All right. So today's show, this week, what are we doing this week? What are we doing today? Okay. This week we have NFC North previews, starting with the Bears today. Fucking spoiler alert, I'm not too high on the Bears, I don't think. We'll do that. We'll do the NFC North all week long. We also have a full slate of preseason games. Reports are coming out on who's playing, who's not. So if you guys want, like if you see like your team's beat reporters or stuff like that reporting who's going to play, who's not going to play for your team, feel free to tag us in it. Would love that very, very much. So we'll do that this week. We got full slates of baseball all week long. Footy, do we got midweek footy yet, or is it still just weekend?
Yeah, there's nothing until Friday, but Serie A and La Liga are starting. And in a big surprise, Barcelona doesn't have player space or money to register players once again, even though they bought all fucking summer.
I saw
what
that.
What the fuck, man? How do you allow that?
Who wouldn't allow it?
They haven't paid they owe De Jong like 6 months' wages, and they're trying to sell him.
Well, I saw they told him, said, hey, your contract was done under false pretenses. We're going to need you to go back to the old contract.
What kind of operation is that?
Hey, that's what happens. You try to start a Super League, that's what happens.
Give him the fucking Juventus treatment, dude. Send him down to fucking League 3.
Also, Fedex Cup playoffs start this weekend.
Ooh, let's go.
Right? Am I correct?
I hope so.
I believe I'm correct.
Because the cut line was determined.
I believe I was, yes. Ricky Fowler was 125, correct. I believe I saw that. I believe he was the last guy to make it.
Yeah, some controversy there because Bubba Watson's still on the list, but going to Live, but hasn't played for Live, so he's still on the list.
Oh, interesting. So we'll do...
The favorite one again this weekend?
No. Guy goes by...
a 20-year-old kid?
Yeah, Kim, I believe is his last name. Thomas the Tank Engine is his nickname, and he has Thomas.
Love that.
He has Thomas the Tank Engine, like kind of stenciled into a 60-degree wedge.
Our younger audience won't know who Thomas the Tank Engine is, but Thomas the Tank Engine was fucking awesome. Shiny Time Station.
He started the tournament first hole with a quadruple bogey,
and then I saw somewhere on the internet I saw someone's tweet that they jumped on him after that.
That's crazy.
I think it might have been the Bear. I think it might have been fucking Bear Felica.
Wow.
Big Bear?
I think it might have been Bear Felica.
Wow.
Shout
out to the Bear. Speaking of,
but I think he's the first guy to ever win with a quad bogey.
I spent some time on the fucking XL this weekend. I just can't dial that formula in.
Dude. No. Friend, bro.
I'm back in the lab. I'm back in the lab. Huh?
Give me 2 hours with the monitor. We'll get it done.
No, I ended up getting the formula right, but it had I just need to dial some things back in.
Yeah.
Like it had Alabama as only a 7-point favorite over a team that I think they definitely should have been more of a favorite.
Gotta start weighting it.
Yeah, I gotta fucking
troubleshoot.
I gotta tinker with some things. But
right.
I mean, we got 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Hey, Tony, these books use multiple algorithms to set their lines.
Yeah.
You can use as many as you need.
Thank you, Mitt. I appreciate it. You know what, today?
Yeah, no problem.
Today feels like a nice show. It feels like we're all getting along great.
Come on, lads.
Probably because it's Monday. I'm sure by the end of the week we'll fucking be yelling at each other.
No.
But week 0, there's some all right games week 0. We'll have it dialed in for that. So what was he at golf? Baseball?
Hey, we got
Football?
a fucking
Footy?
I mean, hold the phone, Tony.
US Open?
Toronto FC.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
gotta
That's what
talk.
I was gonna ask. Again?
Yeah, fill it up again, dude.
We got a money line victory on that one or draw?
Oh yeah, they're plus 125 at home against Portland now. What are we doing at home?
Yeah.
Did you see the
Yeah, but
they
aren't the
scored some
Timbers a team?
beauties too,
Aren't
dude?
the Timbers a team?
We rolled into LAFC too. Fucking Bruce sent out a fucking late night bird call.
Yeah.
Was this on
LAFC.
Saturday?
You just rolled it over.
Yeah, Dirty Mike's boots on the ground, LAFC.
Gareth Bale was flying, lad.
Okay, so some early reports. We'll do early reports on the games for Thursday. Let me pull them up real quick. For preseason NFL, I know your New York Giants have said that they are
Playing
they're
everybody.
They're playing Danny. They're playing everybody.
They're playing. They're not playing Danny. They're not playing Saquon. They're saying, "Hey, we're playing everybody."
Okay.
Get
and-
Feliciano out there and fucking
Oh,
fighting the
yeah.
lad
That
in
was
practice
awesome.
Oh, yeah,
today.
he's
What
not-
a lad.
It's not dehydrated anymore. I'll tell you that.
Normally, so Foxy and I were just listening to a clip of Dan Campbell, MCDC, and he said that he talked to Atlanta. They're both going to play their starters for a little bit. So Atlanta and Detroit are playing each other. So I assume when the Giants are going to play New England, I assume Dayball and Bill talk. Like, I assume it's not going to be like, hey, we're going to play our starters. You guys are going to be playing your third string to start. Maybe, I don't know. We haven't heard yet from New England yet, but I would expect. I was just talking to Connor, too. If the offense hasn't been looking good, you would expect maybe Mac to get some run in game
no,
one?
I would.
Yeah?
Isn't it game 1-3 kind of? Could just be talking out of my mitt, you know.
What did you just ask?
It used to be game 3 was a
Correct.
big starters played a lot. That's faded. They have not figured out a way to.
Because
really
when there was
figure that
4
out.
games, none of the starters played in the last one. That was or anybody really, because unless you were on the bubble. Game 3 was. It felt like the starters would play a half and then one drive into the third quarter just to get used to going into halftime, coming back out and playing again. I don't know if there's really been a precedent set for.
But it feels like game 2 is just like scout.
Feels like game. Okay, so game 1,
So
they'll
it's-
probably get a little bit of time. Game 2 will probably be where they play the most, and I assume game 3 will be no starters. at
Gotcha.
all.
It'll never be the game right next to the regular season. It'll never be that game. That's just not a big enough window in case somebody does roll an ankle, something happens. That just happens in football all the time, and there's no point to do that the last preseason game right before the actual game starts.
Here's the before though, because I feel like
Booking.
there wasn't as much time off from preseason game 4 to week 1 before. Now preseason week 3, the last game, pretty much everybody plays August 27th or 28th, and then they don't play until the 11th. So they have a decent amount of time off, but still. So we'll pay attention to all of that.
Monster.
But as of right now, I expect New York and New England, probably some starters there. Definitely New York.
I also watching that last preseason game. I'm betting the shit out of this under 34.5. I've heard only horrible things coming out of Connor's mouth about the Patriots offense specifically. I've read some bad things about it. The Giants, Tyrod Taylor was starting today. They've had some bad things going on out of their camp.
He threw a pass.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Where the fucking tides
He
turn.
threw-
Here we go. Good 10 minutes, lads.
He
Back
threw.
to-
He
There
threw.
it is.
T-Mobile threw one pass with the first team today.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, one. Maybe a third down package or something.
I read that Danny Jones was struggling, got pulled.
Whoa.
Yeah, bad
He
situation.
did. I did see some reporters that may have had it 5 for 16 with 2 interceptions today.
Today?
At practice, yeah.
Oh no.
Not a very trustworthy.
That fucking maniacal laugh over there, dude.
Not great.
Yeah, I mean under 34 and a half though. That seems pretty awesome.
I don't hate that,
I like
man.
that bet.
I don't hate that.
Starting
play.
the game for the Giants. Nobody knows.
Are they gonna
Fucking Danny Dimes.
No,
dude.
Danny Dimes is starting the game.
Are they gonna play like
Hold the
Tyrod a
phone.
bunch?
Danny
I don't know
Dimes
how they're
is
gonna
starting
do that.
this week.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what we're talking. That's what we've been talking about. I think Mac's going to start too. I mean, we'll have to wait for reports, but
Yeah, they're not putting Tua out there probably. 'cause
tell you
he's
what,
gonna
kind of
get
a
hurt,
similar
but-
fucking when you go.
Oh, don't start with that shit. Fucking Danny Dimes running his head into anybody.
Hey, that was a
How
very
many games
serious.
has Danny
neck
Dimes missed, dude.
What happened? I didn't hear what.
He's missed a lot of games. I think that's a
Oh, I
huge.
thought I didn't know. I assumed you took a shot at Tua, but I didn't hear what the shot was.
He
just
said they won't start Tua because he'll get hurt while Danny Dimes is playing 3 games a fucking year with a neck brace on.
So no, I think we'll assume to see like Mac, Hoyer, and fucking Bailey Zappi, who Quanner said reports out of camp is
Oh.
Bailey Zappi can play.
The
I
kid
give-
the Finns drafted too has been good.
I give
Kansas State.
Bailey Zappi the edge probably over Davis Webb if we're getting a second half of Davis Webb versus Bailey Zappi.
Yeah. No, you need a lot of T-Mobile to establish some distance there.
Yeah, I don't know. How much is Tyrod going to play?
I don't know.
Because
but
he's
I
a
mean,
vet. That's what you have to.
See, that's the thing. That's why I would like the Finns this weekend because the kid they drafted has been playing well at practice.
The Ravens are always a fun team to
Okay,
bet on
so-
during the preseason.
So Harbaugh said Lamar is not playing, so I can tell you that. So now we have to see is Tannehill going to play? Who knows? Probably not. But then you go to Malik Willis, like that's going to be fucking exciting. As the week goes on, we will collect all of these reports and we will give them out all the info that we can to give you the best opportunity to bet these preseason games. Now, Mitt, to your under, I think it was 10 out of 12, or it had to be more than that.
Yeah, it's I think above 70% clip.
Week one preseason games last year was when we all hit on if like you did a round robin or whatever. There was like 11 unders. So something we will watch that here for week one again this year, Mitt.
And I might be wrong here, and I probably am, but I think those were all around like 36, 35.
Yeah,
those
they were
weren't
little-
like crazy. Those
they-
weren't crazy low.
They were a little higher last year because I remember some 38s and 40s, and you're not seeing any 38s, any 40s for week one of this year.
Didn't build themselves. They didn't build themselves out there in the desert. But
No, they did not.
but these unders are. It is under season.
Just fucking tease them all up, dude.
Yeah,
I don't think you
that's a
can.
fact.
Well, at least here in Indy and on FanDuel, I don't think you can tease these, unfortunately.
Come on.
Yep. Same game
They don't want to. They know.
parlays
They
are
don't
not
want.
offered.
They don't want any of that action.
Well,
I mean, it's
also-
preseason football. It's hard to make these lines.
I agree. 1,000% with you, Mitt. All right, so that's we'll get more into preseason as the week continues. Let's do baseball.
Hell yeah.
How's that sound?
Hell yeah.
I don't think I did good on Friday. Looking back at it, the Yankees got beat. I had them. Toronto didn't win first 5. I had them.
I don't think I did well Saturday. I think I was on tread water Saturday.
I think I'm on
got
like a
Friday.
2-1 a day run on posted.
Okay.
But then I'm waiting.
Oh, I'm posted.
Yeah, no, but then I'm
You
waiting.
holding picks in your pocket? You keeping?
Well, yesterday I had my plays. I was like, all right, I'm going Blue Jays, and I'm going Dodgers, and that's it. And then I was like, oh, I'll add the Orioles, I'll add the Red Sox, and those were just for me, and they both lost.
Okay. Not a huge
Red
slate.
Sox losing 3 out of 4 to the Royals was good.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
probably
great.
not great.
The Yankees getting swept by the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt
holy
Carpenter's
fuck.
crying every
Montgomery
at bat.
throws a gem.
Yeah, couldn't have been a worse week for the Giants, for the Yankees.
Oh, fucking, and all of a sudden they're only 9.5 off, lad.
Oh no, not a huge slate tonight. Toronto at Baltimore. This one's got some meaning, obviously. Believe I heard that Toronto and Baltimore play each other 15 times still left in the season. So big for the division, big for the playoffs. Kikuchi goes against Jordan Lyles. Now, do I love Jordan Lyles? No. Do I like him better than Kikuchi? Maybe a little bit, but Kikuchi, I was looking at his stats today, and
Found it?
no, he went 4 and gave up 2, so I don't know. He went 5 and gave up 1. There was a bad one in there. Then he gave up 1. Sorry, excuse me. I don't know. Not enough that you could trust him, I don't think. I was
thinking of taking the Jays because their bats have been fucking heating up.
Dude, they're still number 1 versus righties. I'd lean Baltimore. I don't think I'm going to take him. I don't think I'm going to take him. But as a fade Kikuchi, you plus a half though. Oh.
I think go the other way.
Toronto?
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking it either way because you have Toronto's bats who I don't want to go against, and I also don't want to be on Kikuchi. So I'm not taking anything here.
Give me Kikuchi. Fuck it. Jays first 5 money line.
Okay.
Roll time's sake, lad.
Orioles plus 1.5 is my play of the day.
Oh, shit.
I'm actually surprised.
Go.
I'm pretty surprised by the line. I mean, the Blue Jays were in extras yesterday. They should have lost. It was like the controversial finish. I honestly didn't see it, and I meant to watch it, but just haven't. So their bullpen should be pretty tired and gassed. I really like the Orioles plus 1.5 there.
Okay.
Lyles is better at home, and Kikuchi's trash on the road.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
The Toronto bats are hot.
Orioles team.
Yeah, no, it's true. The Blue Jays have been raking.
Since he's in New York against the Mets, $3.75 favorites on the Mets. $1.78 if you want to lay the run line.
Good for the
Good
Mets.
deal.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Good for the Mets, man. $4 favorites.
What's his name was first 5, only minus 135 yesterday. DeGrom.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, that's because
insane.
They had to see if the Mets would actually show up for him one time.
Yep.
Justin Dunn, first start for the Reds. Bassett's going for the Mets. Bassett's better at home. If you want to try to find a way to get down on the Mets here, sure, but I can't find one.
I got nothing.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I just lost it. Anibal Sanchez is going against Keegan Thompson. Nats at the Cubs. These teams are not playing great baseball.
Game of the night, lad.
Anibal's 3 starts since he's been back. He's given up 6, 3, and 4. Keegan Thompson's been better, but I'm not laying fucking $2 with the Cubs.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Bruce, are you doing anything here?
Hell no.
Cubs 3-7 in their last 10. Washington 2-8 in their last 10. Good. If this is what you want to do, if this is a game you want to bet on, go for it. But I don't think anyone on this show is in that camp. Tyler B. of Buccos goes against Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen is a $2.45 favorite. The D-backs are against the Buccos.
What the fuck?
D-backs are 4-6 in their last 10. So are the Buccos. I wanted to
do it.
I wanted to take him here. I really did. Because Beatty's he's actually been. Let's see here.
DRA is decent.
Yeah, he's not a starter though. So he did have a bad performance last one. He went 1 1/3 and gave up 4 runs against the Brewers. But before that, 0-0-0-0-1. But that's in like 2 or 3 innings of work. I'm not touching it here because Gallen has been good. But I thought about taking the Buccos. Are you?
No, I ain't touching.
I take the Pirates. I take the Pirates plus 1.5. It was the only game tonight.
If it was hurt, they're plus 126 first 5 plus a half. If that were to go, it's not going to. But if it were to go plus 1.5 first 5, I would think about jumping on it.
Yeah.
Ashcraft plus 1.5 yesterday against Corbin Burns.
Nice little thing there.
Shakey's favorite.
Alex Wood is going against Blake Snell. Giants at San Diego. Both teams, Dads have lost 4 in a row, but, that'll happen when you put Dodgers.
Big blue machine.
Obviously, we know Giants are 2-7 in their last 9. They haven't been great either. Alex Wood versus Blake Snell, who Blake Snell may be the guy on that team now for the Dads. He's got a 3.44. Wood's got a 3.72. Snell's better at home, and he's been hot as of late. I would lean Dads here.
Give me the Dads first 5 money line. Need a fucking dub tonight, boys.
Minus 190 is what they're at on the game line, and I didn't want to lay a half with this. You doing anything here, Bruce?
No, I was thinking about the Giants, but I wanted to hear, Gump, your take. I'm just going to watch it and just see for tomorrow.
I think that's what I'll do here as well. And then Tyon versus Logan Gilbert. Nightcap, Yankees at Seattle. Obviously, the Yankees haven't been great. Tyon's got a 4.05. Gilbert's got a 4.28. The difference here for me is that Seattle is dead last in hitting over the last month against righties. I'm gonna take a flyer here on the Yankees full game, minus 116, because you don't normally see this price this low. Even though I know they have fucking not been great since the All-Star break, but I will. I'll take a little flyer here on Tyon.
Logan Gilbert plus a half every fucking time.
Okay.
He was lights in New York. He should be all right at home.
Yeah, I mean, the Yankees are all out of sorts. They need Rizzo and Giancarlo back. Matt Carpenter hitting behind Judge is a massive drop-off. Josh Donaldson, please do something. Pitch better.
Do everything.
Yeah, just play better baseball.
I missed one. LA is in Oakland. Speaking of really good
Oh,
teams.
yeah.
Speaking of really good teams here. Oakland is 17-36 at home. LA is 22-31 on the road. I'm gonna take Cole Irvin because he had a 1.85 in July.
Yeah.
But Suarez has gone back-to-back starts, hasn't given up a run. 11 innings.
For a stinker.
Yeah, so was Irvin then, if we're gonna think about it that way.
No, Irvin got dinged up last time out.
I'll take Oakland here.
Yeah, A's first 5 money line. Cole Irvin.
Yeah, I'm on the A's too. Team ride.
Okay, fucking team right.
Team right. Mitt, you gonna take the A's?
The A's are the one game that I did not put into my parlay. Actually.
Okay.
All right.
What's your
fair.
parlay? Man?
Didn't know that it was just made, so I think we're all being a decent agreement here. These are a full game here. Toronto Blue Jays money line,
Okay.
New York Mets minus 1.5,
Okay.
Pittsburgh Pirates plus 1.5.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite.
Hell yeah.
San Diego Padres money line, and then the over of the New York Yankees at Seattle Mariners. That was before I heard that the Mariners are the worst hitting team in baseball right now. But I mean,
it's a low total.
It's a low total.
It's a low total tonight for the Yankees.
Yeah, see, and my initial thought after I heard that was, oh, this bet's not going to hit. So that means that this bet's probably going to hit.
Okay. I love it, Mitt.
Sweet.
I am on the A's first 5 money line and the Yankees full game money line. Pal,
Oh, no.
what's wrong?
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Fucking can't hear you.
Oh no. What
It's
happened?
always
Should we
fucking
call him?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, call. Can you hear us, or you want us to call you back?
Just be a second. Hold on.
Just be a second. Bruce, what are you on?
We're back.
You're back.
Yeah, go ahead, Bruce.
I'm on the Orioles plus 1.5 full game and the Athletics money line full game.
All right, pal.
I'm on Jay's first 5 money line, Dad's first 5 money line, A's first 5 money line, Mariners first 5 plus a half.
All right. Good luck on baseball tonight. Let's head to. We will kick off this week the NFC North. We have done AFC and NFC East. We have done the AFC North. We now go to the NFC North. We start with the Chicago Bears.
Dollars.
They are
They're way old, though.
6.5.
6.
Yeah, a little high, huh? Or do you think it's low? A little high. Yeah.
Very high.
So they're plus 950 in the division, which is last behind the Lions, 850, Vikings 300, and the Packs minus 170. Plus 10,000 to win the Super Bowl, plus 5,500 to win the NFC. Over under 6.5. No to make the playoffs is minus $6. Who did they add? So I like what the wideout position. They just added everyone who was like third or fourth wideout on good teams and seeing like if they'll work out. So they added fucking Byron Pringle, Quinius St. Brown, Dante Pettis, Tajay Sharp. So they're going to see if any of those guys work out. They added a couple tight ends, Ryan Griffin and James O'Shaughnessy. They had to add guards because they lost a lot of their own line. In their losses, Allen Robinson, Jason Peters, Jermaine Ifedi, Elijah Wilkinson, James Daniels. Those were all offensive linemen that got playing time. Akeem Hicks is gone. Bilal Nichols is gone. Eddie Goldman's gone. Khalil Mack's gone. Danny Trevathan's gone. Artie Burns is gone. Artie Burns, I don't think that's a loss. And Jakeem Grant is also gone.
Where's Grant at?
I just saw where he was. I think he was an addition one of these weeks. I don't know. I'll look it up. They did draft, not in the first round, though, because they didn't have any first-round picks. They drafted a couple secondary rookies who I think are actually going to get some playing time. What are your thoughts on the Bears to start this season?
I think Fields is in a terrible position.
Terrible.
Like, what the fuck's he going to do? He going to do the whole thing by himself?
They literally just added, like, they added St. Brown, Pringle, N'Keal Harry, Dante Pettis, Tajay Sharp, like these guys who I think they were good for their teams, but I don't think
I'm
they're.
interested to see how Pringle does.
Yeah, Darnell Mooney, I think is good, but none of these guys are number ones.
No.
Who's a running back?
Still, David Montgomery, who's good if he doesn't. He's really good actually when he's.
Their O-line stinks.
Yep. And then their defense, like brand new coaching staff.
Like, there's a good chance they're the worst team in football, right?
I don't think I can.
Maybe play the Lions twice.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but like,
dude, looking at their schedule, you'll see this. Like, they have maybe 5 winnable games, and that's including 2 games with the Lions.
so yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
They got Houston at home. We'll count that as winnable, even though I assume Houston's actually probably favored. Actually, let me see week 1, week 2 what they are. Actually, I think their week 1, week 2 games are actually hard though. They're plus 6.5 at San Francisco, and they are just to get you an idea of what the lines are early here for them.
8.5.
Where's that at? Bears. They're minus 8.5 or plus 8.5 at Chicago, or sorry, at Green Bay.
Wow, I did not have that in front of me.
Good for you.
That was pretty sweet.
Hey, good for you. Okay, so Houston at home.
Yeah.
They're on the road against the Giants. They get the football team at home, which I assume, I don't know. They're at Atlanta and at the Jets. And then they have the Lions twice. 1, 2, 3,
Jesus.
4, 5. That's 7 games where they maybe could, I don't know. I think they'd have to win all 7 because then they're going to have to steal games against teams that are, at least on paper, much. San Francisco, they're probably not. I would assume they're not going to win unless Trey Lance completely stinks.
I think the Texans beat them.
I like Davey Mills. I like that. I under 6.5.
I got 3. I see 3 here.
What the hell, Tony?
What do you mean?
9 games.
9 games?
9 games.
9?
Who's the best? Who besides Justin Fields? Who?
Darnell.
Darnell Mooney.
Oh,
Is the line good? The defense looks like it's gonna be young. I'm not very high on the Lions this year.
No,
Or, Brian,
I
sorry,
got
the Bears.
3. I see 3 wins there.
3
Yeah.
total.
Yeah, I mean, is the under juiced super heavily? Like,
Can you bet
minus
like,
140?
Can you bet win less than 4 games?
yeah, you can go into like
You could have
just have to
them-
go into the other alternate ones, and you have to go and find it. I would like to bet. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna make the same bet that I did with the Giants here. I'm betting basically for both of these two teams to get the first overall pick. The Bears under 2.5 wins.
Oh Jesus.
2.5.
Dude, I'm looking at this schedule and I think the Lions are gonna get them once at least. Like,
Oh, yeah, okay.
I mean, honestly, like their winnable games aren't even. They're not
They beat
for
the
sure,
Jets or the
dude.
Giants.
$1,000 on that.
Huh?
$1,000.
What do you mean?
2.5 wins.
You go bet it at FanDuel Sportsbook.
Get him, Z.
Oh, you want to just do one-on-one?
Hey, he did the same thing to me with the Giants. Fuck this guy.
The
What's your deal?
I love when people on the internet they'll tweet, "Hey Tony, you want to put $500 on this weekend's game against the Steelers?" I'm like, "No, just go fucking do it on FanDuel." I
I'm
don't
glad they don't do that to me.
To have the worst record in the NFL, they're plus 1,000.
All right.
Who's the favorite?
Texans plus 350.
How?
See,
Falcons.
the Texans division is like,
Falcons plus 400. Seahawks plus 700. Jets plus 900. Jaguars plus 900. Panthers plus 900. And then the Bears plus 1,000.
Wow.
that makes no sense. to me, 'cause
How,
those
dude?
two,
That
the
does
two top
make-
teams.
That's
in
worth
that
a
have
flyer,
the
man.
shittiest
Plus
divisions.
1,000, you have to.
Worth a flyer.
Yeah, you have to.
The
Oh, Bears.
The worst.
well, just I mean, probably because if you think about it, like those teams that I listed off that they play: Houston, the Giants, Washington, Atlanta, the Jets, and the Lions twice. That's 7 teams that you probably think aren't gonna make the playoffs. There's a lot of teams that we've gone through in this preview where they don't face like 2 or 3 teams where you're like, well, that's definitely not a playoff team.
Yeah.
Still though, I am in agreement here with. I think I like Justin Fields. I think he's a playmaker. But switching from one offense to another offense back-to-back seasons isn't going to be easy, especially when you have so many new guys coming in too. Like all those receivers are new.
How worse could it get, though? Like, their offense was anemic.
It was.
Yeah, but Fields made some plays last year.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no, he'll continue to.
I mean, shit. Just put him in an offense where he does basically everything like 2015 Cam Newton. Just run the ball, throw it to the tight ends, just do everything because you're the only player that's really worth a fuck.
They
on
won
this
6
team.
games last year. I don't think they're winning more than last year though.
I don't think they were better last year, though.
They at least had Allen Robinson and like.
Who started
weapons,
at
though.
quarterback to start the year for them? Mitch?
Was it
No,
Foles?
it was
No, it was Danny Dalton.
yeah, it was Red Rocket.
Was it?
Holy fuck, it was.
Was that last year he was on that
The
team?
Bears
yeah.
are a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, it was the Bears, yeah.
problem, dude.
Yeah, it was Andy.
Yeah, that was like a whole game plan they had.
Yeah.
They were like, we're like Andy Dalton's our starter. I
Correct.
forgot about that completely.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was sweet.
Came out definitively. I made Andy a promise.
I'll just put in the records here that Hammer Dahn not super high on the Bears.
Yeah, I think.
Fucking Andy Dalton could be starting week 1 for the Saints.
Fucking Luke Getsy's the OC coming over from Green Bay, but he wasn't the OC in Green Bay. It was Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah.
Eberflus has never been a head coach.
Could be worse than Nagy, though.
Probably not. It could be.
Right.
It could be a rocky start though.
Oh, yeah, they're fucking in it.
All
It's a
right.
good start for the Niners to play them.
All right, Hammer Dahn
Not so high
not high on Bears.
on Bears.
Okay,
Oh, Bears.
Possibly worst team in the league.
possibly worst team in the league. Bears fans are gonna love that.
Yeah, this is not going to be a good episode for Illinois. But who is worse than the Bears right now? Like, I can't even say. I wouldn't say the Jags. I wouldn't say the Texans. I would maybe say the Falcons.
I still
Maybe-
throw the Jets in there.
I was pretty low on the Falcons roster.
You know what, though? I like Artie Smith.
Me too.
That's
But
the
they're-
only reason, like, when you look at the coaches, that's the only reason I kind of don't mind Atlanta, because I like Artie Smith.
Well, and also
I think they're gonna stay.
here's the thing. Drake London reports have been really, really good. They said he
Yeah.
looks fucking super legit. Kyle Pitts is good.
Patterson was filthy last year.
Yeah, like they've got some Mariota. Yeah, I'm not very high on the Falcons either. We'll put it that way.
No, I think I have Atlanta finishing above the Bears
Yeah.
and the Jets.
Seattle.
But really, like,
Seattle,
what
not
are
super high on. Well, at least Seattle has some. They have fucking Metcalf and Lockett.
I mean, just I don't know. I don't understand pretending that Geno Smith is going to start week 1.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Just throw Drew in, Christ.
Texans.
You know what Geno Smith is. You know what you're going to get. At least maybe Drew Lock could be something.
Texans. I mean, they don't have the best. None of those teams are going to be great, but I think plus 1,000 is a flyer. It's a flyer that maybe Hammer Dahn's taken.
Good odds. I am for sure.
Okay.
100% I'm.
Okay. That's what we're doing there. Okay. I don't like talking. I don't like being so negative at the end of the show here.
Yeah, but if you're a Bears fan, you know, dude. Like when the Dolphins were terrible, you know when your team stinks.
Correct. I 100% agree with you. All right.
Right?
Tomorrow we have the Detroit Lions, which works out perfectly because it is the first day of Hard Knocks. We'll talk about the Lions.
Maybe Wednesday though.
Why? Oh, after Hard Knocks?
Oh, so you're gonna give them a bunch more wins after NCDC?
Yeah, kind of.
No. We should go in with fucking. We shouldn't be jaded when we're talking about the Lions. We got to go in clear.
Oh, I want to be jaded.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, when are we? We are never jaded on this show, especially me.
right,
but if you're gonna bet the Lions unders, I would say hold on to your tickets until after a couple HBO episodes come out, because I do think a lot of people are gonna bet.
Oh yeah, the
Lions
number's
wins
gonna
on.
move for sure. Okay, did baseball, did football, covered everything that we need to today. We'll be back tomorrow. Big slate of baseball tomorrow. We'll do the Lions. Golf will be Wednesday. We'll get more info as teams announce who they're playing in the preseason. So we'll have more preseason information. Cool. We're back.
Cool.
Hey, cool. We're back.
Cool.
Good luck.
Cool.
Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer.